Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of the Trading Coach Podcast. If you guys are brand new, my name is Akil Stokes. I am a Forex trader, trading coach, host of the Trading Coach Podcast, obviously, and also one of the co-founders of Tier1Trading.com, which is an educational platform for aspiring traders. Something that we do on this educational platform is we hold accountability sessions where we talk to our traders, we find out a little bit more about them, their story, where they're at in their trading, and eventually where they want to go. And today I want to share with you one of those interviews. And what's cool is that this trader's journey started really not with any type of passion for trading at all. It started with just kind of the journey for self-development, the journey to kind of become more financially responsible and really just learning ways to start making his money work for him. And that eventually led him to trading. Now, he made a lot of mistakes. Initially, he always shied away from investments because, numbers and technology, which is funny because that's how I was too. I was actually I switched majors in college because I failed or almost failed. I got D's in macro and microeconomics. So I thought I could never be a trader because I don't even understand, the basic stuff. And lo and behold, a lot of that stuff is, I don't want to say pointless, but you don't need to be a math whiz to be successful. It's more so about discipline. And with this trader being ex-military, discipline is right up there for him. But he started off like many of you guys out there, myself included, where he started off with gambling and lost some money. He started off by, finding a signal service and lost some money. Started off with trading on his own and started revenge trading and lost some money. Finally, before discovering what he needed to do to get on the right track. So I think it's going to be a powerful episode. I think it's going to really resonate with many of you, and I hope you guys enjoy it.
Yeah, good. So look, Nicky, for those who don't know who you are in the accountability group here and in the Tier 1 platform, give us a little introduction into who you are.
Yeah, so I've been in the platform since May, so this is long overdue. Really, because I was on lockdown and I had about 8 weeks off work. So me starting the platform end of May, then coming into obviously going back to work, I couldn't get the time off work. So obviously you run these at 1:30. So yeah, I spoke to Fitzy in the group. He said, "Man, get yourself on one." So I took today off work, and here I am. So yeah,
Good
I'm
stuff.
32. My name's Nick. I'm from Essex, as you can probably tell. Yeah, I've lost what I was going to say now.
What do you do? Apart from
sorry,
wear
I'm a
great hats.
Yeah, didn't you? Crane operator. So I work in the lifting industry. Crane operator, mobile crane operator, and also supervisor. I've been doing that for about 5 years now. To go back a bit, I left school. I wasn't the most academic, but I didn't really know what I wanted to do. So I joined the army. I was in the army for 6 years. So I've travelled all over the world. I've seen the good and the bad. Been places like Canada, Iraq, Afghanistan, Kenya, Dubai, all them sort of places. And yeah, so I left the army, and then it was that's when I started asking questions, like, going to work every day, and the rat race, it didn't really resonate with what I wanted to do. So yeah, I've just done what I thought I had to do, which was I had 2 kids, so I had to work my behind off, save money, save to get a house, etc. And that's when it really hit me, was when I had the money to sort of buy the house for the deposit, and I was like, I can't throw this money away, like into a house that's just going to be frozen, So then that's when it was like, right, I need to educate myself. So I picked up the Ultimate Book, Rich Dad Poor Dad. Started reading that, and I was like, right, okay. So carried on with my self-development, which started last year, and then moving forward, coming to lockdown. I've always known about trading, but I've always shied away from numbers and techie stuff. And you look at a chart, and I was just like, I just didn't want to be no part of it. But lockdown came. I had a few mates that was making, well, they were gambling, but they were sort of putting up their profits, so I started with the wrong mindset, as in, get rich quick. Joined the signal service, lost about £1,000. So then I was like, right, now I really need to educate myself. Went on YouTube, as everyone does, started going on YouTube. Revenge traded, lost more money. So then from then, I remember seeing you on YouTube, And then you started talking about testing and stuff like this. So I was like, right, this guy seems like he's serious. He knows he's not no fluff. So then from then, I like looked into tier 1, and then I've been on tier 1 since. Went through the course material.
Amazing.
Went through the course material. From then, and I've currently gone through. So it's took me about 5 months to get through. I've gone back, reviewed the foundation, gone then moved forward, and now I'm currently testing the daily chore.
Good stuff. So what?
Nervous and pumped at the same time, so I do apologise for the stuttering.
No, that's all right, mate. That's fine. The thing about signal services is that, or the pain in signal services is when you spend money or lose money with signal services, you lose the money, but you don't learn anything. So it's not even like you've lost the money and learned something, other than the fact that signal services you shouldn't follow. So that's a learning curve. So maybe you won't put your money with them again. But normally when you put your money into something and lose money, there's more of a lesson to be learned. With signal services, is not. It's just like I don't even know where that money's gone or why, or I haven't learned anything, and it's a real pain in the butt. So that's why we don't promote them.
You're right. And now I can read price. I've still got him on the Telegram, this guy. Now I can read price. He will send through a signal, and I'm looking at the chart, and I'm like, mate, why would you even place that? Like, obviously, everyone's got their own different rules, but looking at price, I'm like, why? That's in the middle of nowhere, you know? So
that's just it. You don't know.
Yeah, I've come away from even demo trading. I've come away from anything like that. So, yeah, I'm literally I've set up an accountability with Ed, who's in the chat now. We video call weekly. He's also in TOF as well as me. I signed up to your last intake. Yep. So I've got like the accountability. We've got the accountability. We swap the sheets weekly. So so that's really moving forward. At the minute, as I said, I'm testing the daily chore. I've tested 6 pairs so far. 7 will be finished by tomorrow, and I aim to test 13 by end of the year, really.
13 more or 13 in total?
13 in total.
Right.
So all the currency pairs. Some of them have got, man, the drawdowns are ridiculous. Like talking 12 losing trades in a row. But I'm just collecting the data now, and then I can filter and play with them at a later stage.
Good stuff. It's great to see a transformation from someone taking signals blind to becoming a developer of their own portfolio. It's really, really great to see. So look, do you see any, you've told us what your goal is by January then. Do you see anything getting in your way? Like, what's the routine like? Have you got a routine of learning?
No, routine, like, so my job is not consistent. So I don't have a start time or a finish time when I work. So sometimes I could get in at like 7:30 at night, and I might be at the door from 5. So I mean, regardless, I always try and get 2 hours in, regardless. And I try and get 5 hours in on a Saturday, 5 hours in on a Sunday. So I remember what you said about the 20 hours a week. That's a minimum. So I try and get that in every day. I think since when I started tier 1 and I started learning the foundations, I think there's only been about 5 days I've had off that's not had to do with trading. So my poor family, they don't even get a look in.
Well, some things just need to take priority to move to the next step, and that's it. So, I mean, people with volatile workloads and volatile working times, it's really down to having strict discipline to keep a regimented diary. And when you're an entrepreneur, if you're a business owner of your own, you wake up every day, and yet no one's telling you what to do. You've got to basically set your own agenda, otherwise you just won't do anything. And having an army background, I think, will help that to a degree because of the discipline of, getting up, making your bed kind of thing. So really cool. So look, you've told us what you want to get up to. You don't really foresee anything getting in your way. Is there anything you think you might struggle with technically? Because you said about technical struggling with that.
As I say, at the minute I'm just collecting data. The money management, I've not even looked at it yet. I'll be honest. I'm scared to touch it.
Don't worry about that yet.
So yeah, I mean, apart from anything techie, as I say, numbers I'm not great with, but it's something that's not that I can't overcome. With a bit of hard
No.
work, it's nothing that I can't overcome. And that's one thing I say. Like, I'm not the most academic, but I'm one persistent little
Yeah.
fucker. Excuse my
Yeah.
French, but I am. So that's something I've got in my arsenal that's gonna be on my side.
No, cool. No, that's really good, man. Listen, it's been really refreshing to hear someone who's just so honest and open about their past and what they're going after, and just to see the kind of dedication that you've got to this journey is it's inspiring to me as well. So
I've got two
mate,
kids. They're my wife. So yeah, that's my reason.
Amazing. All right, mate. Well, listen, it's been a pleasure talking to you. I'd like to catch up with you in January or something just to see where you're
100%.
at. Maybe the second or third week in Jan or something like that.
Yeah, I'll book it now.
Get in there. Yeah, excellent. All right, mate. Well, listen, have a great rest of your day and weekend, and I'll speak to you soon.
Cheers, Jason. Have a good weekend.